minutes of training is all you need, dude.
Allied destroyer coordinates received.
5 minutes. Here you go. Here's a gun. Here's a stratagem. There's the enemy. Shoot it. All right, you shot it. Now go. Helldivers training. All right. Can you cancel Hellpod thing? I just got into the Hellpod, and if we're doing civilian, I will kind of want to change to a different thing that's going to give me Democracy Protects. Muffin head. I fuck with Muffin. John Rape Diver. God, I miss John Rape Diver. He's unkillable. I fucking like and on top of that, all of us fucking spamming like orbital barrages in one spot. And get both of us getting the achievement. You got gotta be sure. Hold my primary, I'm going in. Complete a full hard difficulty mission without anyone firing their primary or support weapon. That's not gonna happen. And that unless we do a hard level together, alone. Kill a bug warrior with a shotgun within 1 meter. Eat this! Extract with at least 15 common samples. This is all I'm missing for the plat trophy. Hold on. Complete an extreme difficulty mission without dying. Oh my! Complete an extreme difficulty blitz mission and extract under 6 minutes. Kill a charger with the resupply pod. What the fuck? Kill a charger with the resupply pod. Complete at least 100 missions. Fire at least 150 rounds in one burst, killing at least 10 enemies. What? Which gun has 150 bullets? There's an achievement. Fire at least 150 rounds in one solid burst, killing at least 10 enemies. While using a jump pack... Oh, yeah, you're right. While using a jump pack, knock yourself into a ragdoll state. I've never used the jetpack, so... Okay, I have a question for you. I'm going to inquire now. Since we are doing a... You know what? Yeah, no, I don't even need the answer. Since are we doing a people mission, like a rescue survivors kind of thing? Alright. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to refrain from using hella explosives. I'm going to be using precision weapons. I'm going to refrain from absolutely annihilating our little guys. You know what? I like the Helldivers 1 armor. As much as I play Helldivers 1 still, I kind of want to... No, I think... I love Helldivers 1. I love it so much. We should play Helldivers 1 more. We need a... Bioluminates? Yeah. Actually, no, what we should do is... Well, we won the last 2 wars now. Yeah, that's... Yep, well, I think it was actually after about 30, but... If you don't succeed... Dive again, and 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 again. Reloading discards the remaining. Okay. I'm gonna drop right beneath this pod. Oh, that's you. Okay, let me stim you. How did I miss you? Wait, what? I healed you. Bro, you got a little dizzy from the impact. It's your first dive, you know. I got up too fast. Anti-material rifle. Hold up. Yeah, I was gonna say that Democracy Protects saved your ass. Shablam! Annihilator tank. I got that. I got what I deserved. No shit, that's not. That's an airship, not a. Anti-material rifle. Anti-material rifle surprisingly good at discarding airships. Okay. Alright, I'm going to push for the objective over here. I'm gonna put an orbital precision strike here. Watch it die. I got the SSSD delivery. Where do we go? I can't put it in here. Alright. Alright. There's a base cannon that's pretty. There's multiple base cannons, that's the problem. Hold on, I've got a problem. I've got multiple fucking tanks on me. I've got like 3 tanks on me. Oh my god. Holy. And I got a Hulk on me too. Oh, I'm out of ammo! out of, do we have, where did we call resupply at? Because I am bone dry out of, stims. Are we really going to do the interception? Because it looks like we're gonna get tickled. Oh, good lord. Tagging location. Man, am I not a bot? Like, you heard that voice? Oh, those are multiple striders. Okay. Oh, fucking run! I got knocked down. There's an orbital, precision right there. I don't want to get... Yeah, I know it isn't a big explosive radius, but still. I was trying to run behind you, but you turned and like shifted, adjusted, and then I turned around. Then you adjusted in front of me, and I was like, oh shit! The place I'm going is the exact place he's going. That's a meteor storm that's landing right on top of me. That's not very pleasant. Oh, good God. Oh, good God. My force of habit, is being fucked with by the stratagem, thingy. No, why is this resupply thing so fucking... Okay, is there a... okay. Okay,
Northwest, close. Sending in an eagle. Bots. Heavy, west, 50 meters. Requesting orbital strike. Orbital strike incoming. Calling in orbital strike. Firing orbital strike.
the railgun shot didn't do anything.
Heavy, south, close.
The orbital railgun strike is weak as shit against fighters.
Last reload. Requesting sentry. Out of ammo. Reloading.
I've picked up the de-escalator because somebody had it, and it's better than having nothing, so.
This is for you. Pulling down a sentry. Here. I get me.
Oh God! This is in fact a situation of some degree.
Dropping a pin. West. 100 meters. Reloading.
Did we kill the... Did we do it?
50 meters. Dropping item.
We did it, gang. We survived.
Helldivers never die.
I forgot about Backblast. Yup. I stood behind a dude trying to, because I thought maybe it was like Helldivers 1 where I could literally latch onto him, but I need the backpack and he had the backpack, and so I just kind of stood behind him, he fired, and I got blown backwards. Backblast area was not, in fact, clear.
Dropping a pin. West. 3 enemies.
$50-50. I can't tell how much of my life. Like I said, I can't tell how much of my life has been saved 50-50 this match, but quite a few.
Reloading.
I don't like the automatons. But that's mostly just because their blood is oil, and I need their oil. Work, Waylon, work! Work with me, brother! Find yourself an entrenchment tool! I'm stuck. Okay. Find yourself an entrenchment tool, brother! We will win this! Do you want my entrenchment tool? I can turn a... I will fight, brother! That's a Strider that's about to come our way. Can I have the recoilless that's not mine back? You know, you killed me. And that isn't my, like, recoilless. I found that on the ground just randomly out and about. Just saying that right now. Brother! Brother! That 50-50 did not, in fact, save my life. Yeah, that did that a few. Mine's been doing that a little bit. No, it's usually got something to do with explosions. When you get blasted, you sometimes just gun bug out.
Throwing grenade.
Brother, have you seen Limp Bizkit in concert, brother? What the fuck? Why are you fucking a toaster? Why are you fucking toasters? That sounds kind of like you're sympathizing with bots and machines. Oh. Oh, look at this cute little bot that has no head. It's cute because it has no head. Look at this cute little dead bot. It's only cute because it's dead. What the fuck happened? Wait a minute, I didn't even process what happened. All of a sudden I just see dead and like a fire is right next to your corpse. And I watch my arms and legs shoot out in different directions.
South.
Point me to the enemy.
Hey.
Marking location. Southeast.
Okay, I'm done. You killed me, I get to kill you. That's it. I tried to kill you. I didn't even kill you, but I think that's fair enough because it's funny. No! Get away from me! Get away from me, middle-aged white man! It's at a 380! I know. You. Close enough.
Dropping a pin. Northwest.
Brother, I have a request for you, brother. And never mind, you get your backpack. Never mind. I was gonna ask if you could be my what you call it, artilleryman. Requisition slips. Hold on. I'm gonna shed my. That's the wrong thing. That's the wrong button. Where did you shed your backpack at, and where can I pick it up? So I at least have. Yeah. Okay. You're gonna. You're gonna only worry about it whenever whenever it gets time for us to actually need it. Let's go towards Muffin Head. Looks like we've got every outpost except one small one or two small ones. There's the one near. There's the one near Extract, and there's the one that E4 is going to. But look how teeny the one E4 is going to. He can handle it on his own. Yeah, E4 can handle that. If E4 can't handle that, then we should kick him from our thing. Get court-martialed, nerd. Yeah, get court-martialed, nerd. Alright. Brother! Pachink! Boom! I need ammo. Alright. Where's our... How much ammo did you provide, brother? Fill this tube. Move! Am I insane for using semi-auto on the Liberator? Maybe.
Engaging terminal.
Not always, but... Anyway.
Calling down a support weapon. Requesting sentry.
Alright, let's get these civvies to safety. This guy over here, he's running really slow. Hold on. Alright. I want you to... the civvy door? Okay, you stand at that civvy door, I'll go press the button over here. You just make sure that they... As long as you can protect the civvies. I just watched the fucking autocannon sentry lock eyes with the fucking civvy. Alright. Coming out. And 3 more. Three more coming your way. Make sure they don't get hit. Back seems to be the back two seem to be treading slowly. Yep, and I just stem shot you. Alright. Alright, extra civilians coming your way. Citizen killed. We have too many turrets in the crossfire. Okay, got one. Last civilian's not mine. Alright. Are we... Oh wait, we got an extra civvy here.
Their lives were in ours.
It was the only invincible thing to do, soldier. Rather a casualty of war.
Attacking map. North. Far.
Do you not have the backpack? Rather a casual... let me turn the other way. Rather a casualty of war than a victim of the automaton. Something exploded there, and there's now debris in the floating in the air. You stopped moving and it fucked with my aim. I have not seen super samples, let alone super sample rocks.
Extraction is available.
Alright, come to me. If you can come to me. Is there really? Alright. Can you load me ammo? Sorry, there was a tank in the air that I didn't want in the air anymore.
Tagging map. West. 300 meters.
Hey, Private, you see that thing over there? What thing, sir? I don't know anymore, sir. I don't know anymore, Private.
Outpost cleared.
You see that? Boom, I cleared the outpost with a single rocket. Load me a bullet. Well, do you have resupply beacon in your hand? Alright, I'll put mine away then. Alright, I'm gonna call that a Gatling sentry, but I'm gonna set it, make sure it's above our head level, so it's not just doming down, like, on us at all times. Or, I guess not, it just smashes the thing. Alright. Dude, have you seen? Do you notice how fast my fucking like reinforce is now? My reinforce is insane. My reinforce game, I have that shit down to a science. My stem deal. But I won't allow them, brother. M3's away. Da-da-da. Dun da 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 Helldivers 1 music. Do you have your recoilless backpack ready? I need something. I need you to lock. Actually, you know what? I got it. I'm gonna replace it with anti-material. I found out that you can also. I only just recently learned that you can increase the zoom on the anti-material. Oh shit. There's a tank over there that I need to get rid of. Tank. Danke. Alright. M3 and E4 are on their way. Back blast was not clear, brother! I got you. I was gonna stem you, but I...
New mag.
Tagging location. East. Requesting advanced delivery.
No. Actually, yes I do, actually. Look at look at me, straight on. Hold up. Do not move whatsoever. I'm gonna give you a unicorn horn. Yeah! I'm a unitard.
Calling down a sentry.
Everybody in.
Requesting orbital strike.
Everybody in, everybody in, everybody in.
Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
I do love my level 103 free of thought. God, I love fascism. See how... No, no. I'm anti-Nazi. I'm very anti-Nazi. Very anti-Nazi. YouTube, I am very anti-Nazi. I'm probably the most anti... You finally got the Skull Admiral. Level 60 Skull Admiral logo. Wait. No, I haven't. 50, I think. I remember Skull Admiral because Okami Cheems hit level 50, Skull Admiral, and then passed away. Oh, I've told you the story of Okami Cheems like 80 different fucking times. Hit level 50 and passed away on their birthday, if I remember correctly. And the devs wanted to make a memory, like a memorial to them, and give on any Helldivers that passed away, like an actual thing, because and all like the people in the Reddit comment section had these salute gifs. There was not a single comment that was sad. It was all just salute gifs, and like we thank you for your service was the top comment, and then for the democracy of the Department of Defense, democracy, whatever it was. Thanks you for your service, and may you rest well. And it was all gifts of like the Helldiver salute. Ministry of Defense, commends your service to this great, whatever. I've told you this before. You probably remember it now. You probably remember it now, but bro. Can you guess how many eagle kills I've gotten? 991. Can you? You've got the unicorn horn still. 50 fucking samples. 50 million fucking samples, dude. Mm-hmm. And it's deep into Terminid territory. Oh. I don't like Blitz. But anything for democracy. Let's just do... We've seen them all, dude. You literally just wrapped the entire fucking planet. Just do eradicate on start. By the way, I did saw a thing that was like automatons are so easy, and then the player jumped to bugs because they learned how to play against automaton, and then jumped to bugs, and they were like, dude, it's like a completely different game.
Mission coordinates locked.
Which is why I think Helldivers is succeeding. It's because its enemies have very different playstyles, and every player has something for them. Yep. Because we are going up against the bugs, and the bugs have multiple different proficiencies, I'm going to actually use the kill zone armor. And because wherever we're going up against closer enemies, I'm going to use shotguns. And for the first time, I fucking hate my life, man. Oh, you so right. My bad. Competitive depression. Sir Brown Nuts. Sir Brown Nuts. We need the. I want an FRV, but I don't feel like that's gonna be really worth me saving up for right now. Not yet. Wait, do you need the Urban Legends to get FRV? Okay. Okay, I was going to say there's no way that's like a default stratagem. Like if there's no way that's like everyone has it and I don't. Serban. Bro said Serban. Bro said Serban of freedom. Bro said Servant of freedom. Servant of freedom. Servant of freedom. This is. I know I shouldn't keep spending my super credits, but I just can't stop myself, dude. Servant of freedom. What? Breeding visas. It's a breeding visa. I know, and I think China is already doing it because no, I don't think China. Hold up, there was like one other country that I know for certain that is doing it. I think Korea, and I think Thailand was doing it too, but I might be wrong.
Hellpod launch suspended.
And not even just that, like the whole, like, it's just the male superiority thing, and it's not a very, like now it's like, granted, it isn't as bad as say the media portrays, but it is a very prominent issue with that. Yeah, no, again, like, it's not, but the media portrays immediately aborted kind of thing. I'd argue it is like it is a bit better because at least this individual has a chance to recover them, has a chance to find a place, and if they don't, then they'll still grow up in the orphan system, which ain't great in China, but it means that they're still females. Well, I wouldn't even say that the treatment of women in other countries is insane, especially in places like Thailand, Argentina, places like that.
Hellpod launch initiated.
I mean, yeah. Either way, but like, it's just us as a species is very patriarchal, and does not like the idea of a matriarchal style thing, let alone even an equal.
Remember this. Every day is a good day to die for democracy.
A lot. I get like the idea of having because I get the idea of why it exists, especially knowing like the influence that other nations have on society, and with the patriarchal problems that.
Reloading.
Oh, someone stuck a 380 to a. Actually, no, hormonal. Brother, do you realize that the most emotional individuals on Earth are outside of pregnancy are men? Like, statistically speaking, the reason. Do you realize that the hormone that is released is in excess of testosterone? That is true. Female women are the ones. I would trust a woman telling me biology facts about women over a male, because medical sciences on women are like, dude, like they're like 40 years behind right now. I've met some. What would you rather? Like, here's the thing. Is how I see it. Men can't take no for an answer very well. Now, granted, and they get really bitchy. And not to mention, men also have hormonal cycles. By the way, I don't know if you know that. No, I'm not. I know. I firmly disagree, because the science where science says that science has also proven that okay. So I've met more women who have been able to keep themselves calm and collected in more stressful situations than men who snap quickly and like, I don't know, like, I've never met a woman like beaten. I've never, like, I know that it exists. I'm not saying that it doesn't exist, but I've never heard of an instance of a woman beating a man to death over getting told no, like at a bar. Yeah, I'm not saying. Bro, I just spawned in and got fucking donked. I'm not saying that, like, it does, that... I would never... That's... Actually... I would say that I would argue that the man would be more likely to press it if somebody bullied their hair. Donald Trump is prime example of this. Well, we have with what you're seeing is the patriarchal thing of like that we were taught as children that women are women. They're bitches be bitchin' type shit. But it's like it's the idea that women are inferior due to their ability. Not saying that you're saying that they are inferior. No. I just was getting to that. I never said that. I literally was in the process of saying that. I said you interrupted me as I said. Not saying that you're saying that. I'm saying that society has taught us that women are inferior, and ergo, because they have the periods and they do have these hormonal cycles. These hormonal cycles are usually do not these hormonal cycles are over, but they stop getting their periods by the time they're even eligible for president. If they do still have them, they're in their latter years of it. Where men, they will keep it. Fluctuations, much like men in that area. I never said that schools were teaching that. It's a social push kind of thing. Like, so it's me going like it's like me doing like it's a subtle prejudice that has always been taught. It's kind of the idea of do you need a girl can't fight me because a girl is inferior and weaker. That's not necessarily true. Or the assumption that, women can't, do the harder jobs. It's just that oftentimes they're usually, told not to because because the people don't think that they're capable of doing it. People think that women are incapable. Yeah, okay. Estrogen, progesterone are the two primary hormones to believe be involved with the emotional fluctuations where oftentimes they are in lower counts or in higher counts, and this can lead to a fluctuation. And oftentimes testosterone is in large excess, causing there to be the anger problem.
I will admit that testosterone is definitely very much connected with anger and a feeling of dominance. That's why half the solutions for dealing with falls off, the creator of testosterone.
No.
I've seen women with more testosterone than even dudes taking steroids.
But hold on.
Honestly, that shit scares me.
Yeah, after Harvard research suggests that there is no significance in emotionality between men and women. While stereotypes often portray women as more emotional, studies have shown that men experience similar emotional fluctuations ranges, but often are significantly less likely to have logical explanation during these logical thinking and explanation during these emotional fluctuations. This is a
So what it's saying is while women seem to crash out more often, when a man crashes out, there's no saving it.
It's not saying that. It's saying that there's no we experience. Yeah, well, yes, they experience emotional fluctuations more frequently, usually once or maybe once every 1 or 2 months. Typically, it can be irregular, but men experience it in higher degrees and can also have the influenced by the events that happen around them. As such, being, bitched at, somebody challenging them to a fight, I'll say step out because we don't have another person to go in. And I don't know what mission this is, if this is ICBM or if this is, it says it's ICBM. I'm not ready yet. I just want to get one more dude in here before we launch in. It's a 7, it's a suicide mission, so I'm just gonna give it a sec. But, I know, I reasonably could trust us doing it, but it's bugs. I don't trust myself on bugs. I'm so used to, I believe that the concept of the patriarchal problem that we have, that is that pushes the idea that women are significantly more emotional, while men oftentimes express themselves in stronger degrees than women do. Women do experience things, and the only times in which you should ever really worry about emotion is during pregnancy or during the week prior or the week of a period, and even then that stuff is usually, especially when it comes to politicians, and not to mention you can also take estrogen pills to balance out your hormone levels during that period of time to reduce the amount of emotional fluctuations. And you can also do it to help regulate your menstrual cycles better. Or if you're on a trans man, you can completely avoid periods depending on how long you've been on testosterone for. Whereas men, when I was on estrogen, dude, oh my god, I was so fucking emotional because I had testosterone. My testosterone blockers didn't really work like they were supposed to. So I would shoot up, my testosterone would crash, and my estrogen would be up. I was actively always fluctuating. I was constantly fucking sad or crying, and I was uber duper emotional, not because of estrogen, but because my hormones kept fluctuating so much. The estrogen was constant. And in fact, estrogen's linked to positive moods, where testosterone's linked to negative moods.
Another perfect day.
Now that doesn't mean that estrogen can't be linked to negative moods. If you have an excess of estrogen, you can become sad or even manic, and that can cause panicked episodes such as, freaking out or being irrational about your decisions. That can also be said the same with testosterone.
Engaging orbital thrusters. Orbit synchronized.
Where women are, but statistically, due to the excess of estrogen, they're more likely to experience anxiety, where men are more likely to express aggression. Now, it says right here, women are more likely to express fear and anxiety, where men are more likely to express irrationality and aggression. What does that do for us? Nah. Wait, is that what I grabbed? Oh wait, never mind. I thought I grabbed recoilless. I'd rather have multiple shots where I can constantly be laying down on a Strider, or Titans in this case. But, he's got armed resupply pods with, Liberator, 2 all resupply pods, automatic turret, yeah. Do Hell pod Space Optimizer, but... shows that women are just more afraid, and this doesn't, and it's not, and what I'm reading here is it's not even often at times affiliated with the hormones. It's oftentimes affiliated with patriarchal pushes put fear in women to make them feel either responsible for their own actions or make them feel like they are incapable, or oftentimes making them worry, have heightened levels of worry. This is not because of this, studies can't clearly determine whether that's influenced by hormones or influenced by our pushes. So we really can't tell. But statistically, women have higher levels of anxiety, fear, and sadness, whereas men experience irrationality, anger, and aggression. I thought I was readied up. Why am I not readied up?